Hello, Aries. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of January from the 16th through the 31st. We're going to be taking a look at what your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection. General reading, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this what makes sense for you and release what does not. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include a link to all of the creators and decks that you see here today. Okay, so let's get started here, Aries. Let's take a look and see what presents itself here. These are the three decks that we're going to start things off with for your focus messages. This is the Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. We'll grab a card from the Sensual Sweet Angelic Whispers deck by Sister Moon Tarot. Lastly, this is my self-created deck, the Definitive Answers Oracle, for those especially who are just looking for, as it says, a definitive answer. Yes, no, maybe. No beating around the bush. It just tells you what the answer is. So let's go ahead and see what that is. Let's get started. And of course, cross watchers are certainly welcome. All right, Aries, here we go. What is your first focus card? Okay, I'm guided to this one here. We have signs. Okay, so pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you at this time, entering into the second half of the month. Of course, those signs are different for every person tuning in. It could be a person's name, it could be a number, it could be a song you hear on the radio, or some other sign that grabs your attention, okay? So definitely pay attention to that, whatever it is. So let's go ahead and grab a card from this deck here. What is your second card? I'm guided to this one. You are the one I would pursue if I could. Okay, so this could be what your person is wanting to tell you at this time, but I kind of feel for some of you guys, this is what you're wanting to let them know as well. Okay, so take it for how it fits your situation. There's a reason why this pursuing can't happen at this point in time. Maybe the timing is off, which is why you might be directed to pay attention to whatever these signs are. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab an answer here. Definitive answer. I am guided to this card right here. Look at that. Yes, it is time. That's really interesting, and maybe some of you have been waiting to do the pursuing when it comes to this connection. Maybe the time was off and past energies just weren't allowing you guys to do this. But maybe now is the right time, entering into the second half of January. Yes, it's time. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this, Aries, with some additional guidance from this deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Love Potion Oracle. Wow, so the timing might have been off before, but it's time now. So whoever it is that needs to take action here. Now this is a love and life reading, so also whatever part of your life, Aries, that you have been contemplating creating some sort of movement or action in, now is the time. All right, so, but we're focusing on a soul connection here and what your angel guides really need you to know right now. What do we have? Someone's feeling blue. It says take it easy. But we do have a transition, okay? So if you are resonating with the fact that you guys are not together right now, so there's a separation, maybe you're both feeling blue, that you can't be together at this point in time. But clearly, this is here letting you guys know it's time to do something. It's time to create some sort of action. Maybe somebody is going to reach out finally, take that first step to get the ball rolling towards this transition, whatever it is. But it's also letting us know, it's like whatever this transition is and whatever the action is, Whoever takes it, whether it's you, Aries, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading, whoever creates that movement has to tread lightly, okay? Take it easy. Don't come in full force just wanting action to happen or for perhaps reconciliation to happen. Got to ease into it. Interesting. Let's see what else. Adjustments are required, yes. That's a part of that transition, you know, because it's going through a transition and a transformation because something needed to change here. There are adjustments that are required, not just in your love life either, Aries, in your life as well. And you personally will know what that adjustment is. Look at this next card, waiting for the right time. So maybe somebody is waiting, not quite knowing when to do something as far as communication or coming back together, or again, taking some sort of action to perhaps fix what's broken between the two of you. So who's waiting needs to know that the time is now. Intuitive. This is a time for you, perhaps, Aries, to trust your intuition, that inner knowing, that inner guidance. Trust your gut and what it's telling you when it comes to what's going on in your life, and certainly this soul connection here. Wow. Let's grab one more card here for Aries. And then we've got freedom. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is whatever it is that perhaps you felt trapped in a situation, a connection maybe, or maybe your hands were tied. And as this card says, you are the one I would pursue if I could. So somebody obviously feeling that they couldn't do this. So maybe freedom from whatever is preventing movement of two people coming back together. And just freedom from things that no longer serve a purpose in your life, Aries, whatever that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. This is another deck by Calico Moon. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries in this love and life reading for the second half of January. What else do we need to know here? What else? Somebody was really bad at commitment. Commitment phobia. Okay. We've got music that's coming through here. That could be one of the signs, actually. Certain songs that you hear, Aries, that remind you of this person that you're thinking about for this reading. Part of the reason why we have feeling blue falling right below commitment phobia, whoever was on the receiving end of not being committed to, of course that would make you feel blue, because the person that you are focused on is unable to offer you what it is that you're looking for. But there is, again, a transition here and adjustments that are hopefully being taken. The time is now. The time is now. We do have this unstable energy, but it's transitioning away from that unstable energy. There's a shift that's happening here. Freedom from this instability. What else for Aries? What else? Unspoken feelings. There's a lot, I feel, that you guys haven't had the chance to express to each other. But eventually, in time, okay, for both of you guys to get onto the same page, you'll be able to just say what you need to say to one another. Look at this next card here. We've got our song. You see, there's something tied into music, songs. Somebody could be very gifted as a songwriter, a singer, a musician. And as you can see, we've got a ring right here. It looks like a wedding band. But if we've got somebody who is afraid of commitment, there's that commitment phobia card right there. I'm feeling for some of you, this will not apply to everyone, where maybe you guys were planning on getting married and they ended up getting cold feet. You guys ended up not going down the aisle and getting married. Plans could have been averted and changed. And also for those of you who had a partner, maybe you guys were married and went your separate ways because this person, they weren't fully invested in the partnership and no longer wanting to commit to the partnership. So part of this freedom card that I'm picking up might be tied into this person who was afraid of commitment. They freed themselves from the connection. Maybe they weren't ready. And part of the transition here is that maybe they're ready now. Okay. We do have dream come true. So maybe this is how you see this person, that they are your dream come true, and maybe that's how they see you as well. And then we've got, I miss you. They miss you. You miss them. I kind of feel you guys are on the same page here. Look at this. We've got yearning. You see that piano right there? So more references to music, which is interesting. But they're yearning for you. They're missing you. That has already come through here. And maybe you really needed to know that. We have the soulmate card coming through as well. They feel this very special soul bond with you. And they're just waiting for the right time to act. And the thing is, the time is now. And they need to come to that realization for themselves. So you got to have patience. That's the next card. Have patience until this can come together, because transitions, transformations, that takes time. Even though it's coming through here in your reading that yes, it is time, it has to be realized by your person that it's time. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see what else. So what's coming through is that you guys might be interacting even in the 5D, seeing each other in your dreams, communication that eventually I feel will come through, but you got to have patience for those things to happen. And maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit blue, because things just aren't moving as fast as you'd like. So that's why we started off with that very first card. You got to pay attention to the signs, because even though you're not hearing from your person, there might be something else going on beneath the surface that's trying to let you know that, hey, there's some hope here. There are some changes that are happening, even if it's not quite as apparent as you'd like. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some tarot. This is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. So yes, it includes new court cards, as well as oracle messages, in addition to the original 78 tarot messages. And this deck, like my tarot teacher, has upright and reversed meanings for most of the cards. So it's great for beginners, especially who would like to learn how to read tarot. So all the links for all the decks that you see here are listed down below. All right, Aries, let's continue. Let's see what else you need to be made aware of here. You've got the Angel of Darkness. And it does say, aren't you tired of being in the shadows? Why are you here? Misery loves company, they say. Is that the reality that you want to encapsulate within you? How long do you plan on staying? I am here to help guide you through this very dark time in your life, but only when you are ready to break free from the chains that bind you. Isn't that interesting? You've got that card right there. So the Angel of Darkness is here to help you to break free from the chains that bind you, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to do with just your romantic life. This applies to every aspect of your life. If, for example, you're at a dead-end job and you're not happy there, it's time to break free from that. Brand new year, new choices, a transition, adjustments required can apply to your life as well as your love life. So this card goes on to say, I'm here to help guide you through this very dark time in your life, but only when you are ready to break free from the chains that bind you. It's time to do that shadow work. When you are ready, I will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. So if you're feeling blue as a result of being in a dark place in your life for now, just know that you can break free from that type of energy. That can apply to this as well. Yes, it is time. Okay? So if you feel the need to do shadow work, the angel of darkness is here to help with that. So this is one of the new court cards in this deck. This is the Duke of Fire. This is picking up off of the Divine Masculine's energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Aries, this could even be your own energy right here. The Duke of Fire is somebody who's a risk taker, action-oriented. This is a very strong individual, very confident. They go after what it is or who it is that they want. This could be representing you right here. Or, of course, my feminines, this could represent your Divine Masculine. This person, they've got their act together, you know. This individual, they can provide. This is somebody who could be an entrepreneur, a true leader. This is somebody who's larger than life. And in the capacity of a romantic partner, this is someone who's very passionate. And again, since this is your reading, Aries, you're a fire sign, this could represent you right here. You're very passionate about the person that you're focused on for this reading. It's interesting how we've got the Duke of Water coming up next. So this represents the Divine Masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But look at what's coming up next. We've got the Duchess of Fire, which is the perfect match to the Duke of Fire. So Aries, there's somebody here who actually represents your perfect match. But for some of you guys, and this won't apply to everyone, there could have been a third-party situation here, because we've got the Duke of Water between the Duke of Fire and the Duchess of Fire. So that's just what I'm getting from that. There could have been third-party situations here, which could take us back here. You are the one I would pursue if I could. But if someone was already taken, they can't. They can't pursue the one they want, because then it would have turned into a third party, or this is exactly what transpired for some of you. So now we've got Archangel Chamuel coming up next. I am the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. So Archangel Chamuel is here to help you, Aries, to reunite with someone who could be your perfect match here, your divine counterpart. And now we've got the Hierophant coming in. This is Taurus specifically, but this can apply to anyone. Okay, so this is about traditions and ethics and wisdom. This is also a card of commitment and of marriage. Remember, we ended up getting this card with what looks to be a wedding band right there. And we already have the card that came through that somebody was afraid of commitment. There's that commitment phobia card. But I have a feeling through this transition, someone's ready to commit here. We're talking long-term commitment and marriage, to people who are meant to be. And part of the adjustments that are required here, and again, the transition, there are lessons, specific lessons that are needing to be learned, perhaps on your part, Aries, as well as the person that you're thinking about for this reading. So you've got the Angel of Darkness and Archangel Chamuel here to assist, to help lead you towards the right path to reunite with somebody who is your perfect match. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some dialogue messages. So we'll start things off with the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my Volume 2 deck, focusing on divine masculine messages. So let's take a look and see here, Aries, what the masculine needs to say to the feminine. Angels and spirit guides, please. All right, what does the masculine need to say to the feminine? I miss holding your hand. Okay. We already have this card that says, I miss you. And now we've got from the masculine that message. I miss holding your hand. The next card, it was love at first sight. The moment this masculine saw you, my feminine, was love at first sight. But there's a reason, as it says, why maybe the timing was off when you guys first connected. Why it was not the right time to pursue you, perhaps. Especially if, for example, you were already with someone else, and this would have turned into a third-party situation. And if that's not what you're interested in, maybe this particular masculine took a step back. Some of you at this point could have ended partnerships that you might have been in at the time that you guys first connected. So if you're both free to be together, and that's also why we've got this freedom card, then nothing's actually stopping you guys from coming together. I've never known anyone as beautiful inside and out. I'm completely enamored and obsessed with you. Wow. My longing for you will never end because we never had closure. A part of my heart will forever be where you are. So for those of you who resonate with this, and this masculine basically saying, it's like, look, we never had closure. They need that closure. And perhaps it's time to get it. And lastly, I wish live had a rewind button so I can fix us, so I can tell you all the things I wanted to say, but never did, so I can hold you in my arms and never let you go, so I can make us right once again. So this masculine definitely wants to do something here to repair the damage of what's happened in the relationship, to make the two of you right once again. All right, so those are the messages from the divine masculine. Let's go ahead and grab some dialogue from the divine feminine now. So I'm going to use my X Oracle deck for that. So divine feminine, what is it that you would like to say to your divine masculine? All right, let's take a look. First message from the feminine. When I'm having a hard day, I read through old texts we've sent each other. It helps get me through, but the nights are so much harder missing you. You guys miss each other. It's clearly coming through here. Be mine again. I have a feeling, as I mentioned earlier, you guys are on the same page. Every time I hear someone say your name, it breaks my heart knowing you're so far away from me. And remember, you've got a masculine here who's longing for you. Do you still love me the way you used to? I want nothing more than to be yours again. And I mean, clearly you guys are missing each other. And this masculine wanting to fix what's broken between the two of you. Let's grab one more here. One more message from the Divine Feminine. I listen to old voice messages you've left me when the silence becomes unbearable. What I'd give to have you here to talk to. I miss you so damn much. So we keep getting references to the two of you missing each other. You both miss each other. Feeling perhaps nostalgic about the good times that you guys have shared with each other. Okay, so let's add to this with some insight from the Journey of Love deck, Volume 1 and 2. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. And for those who are well-versed in numerology, these decks do contain numbers. I'm not that well-versed on numerology, so you might want to look up what the numbers mean. I know some, but not a whole lot, okay? So let's see. And I have a card flying. Hold on, let me grab it. And it's a great card. Okay, so we've got number 16 here, and it does say you're the one. Love. They love you. They see you as the one, Aries, and maybe you feel the same way. And whoever was bad at commitment before might have really worked through that and are ready to commit here. We've got fertile number 13. I want you to be the parent of my child. So if you guys have ever talked about having children together, and if you guys are on the same page, you can have that. We've got number 5, humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. They love your sense of humor. They love the energy that you bring into the connection. You guys just enjoy each other's company. Let's grab a couple more here. Look at that. Number 19 is desire. I can still taste you. There's something about the way you taste, the way you kiss, those intimate moments. Clearly, they're telling you that they still want you and desire you. Look at that. Reconciliation. Number 25. It's time to unite and work together now. It's time. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Number 18. Look at that, soulmate. We've done this before. We will do it again. So maybe for those of you who relate to that, maybe you guys have gotten together before, broken up, and wanting to reconcile and come back together. You guys will hopefully be able to work through whatever issues you had going on and be able to come together, be happy, and just enjoy the connection. But absolutely, there's a chance to bring it back. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and grab some songs here, guys. This is my Heart Songs deck, Songs in the Key of Love. Let's grab some songs for the collective. And if you're not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Look at that. This could have been a challenge for some of you. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips, and there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. So this song is You've Lost That Love and Feeling by the Righteous Brothers. So part of the issue as to why someone's feeling blue here, and this might have something to do with the fact that somebody, again, was afraid of commitment or were not ready to commit, and maybe they just started to pull away. But this is what I'm getting. It's like, even though this could have been past energies, I feel this person gets it now, that you're the one that they want. They still desire you, that you are this very special person. They see you as a soulmate, that you're the one. Maybe they didn't get it before, but they do now. They do now. The next song is I Just Called to Say I Love You by Stevie Wonder. So some of you guys might get that very special phone call letting you know they still care, that they still have so much love for you. So the lyrics here say, no New Year's Day to celebrate, no chocolate-covered candy hearts to give away, no first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, here's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these 3 words that I must say to you. So they just want to be able to have the opportunity to tell you how they feel and that they still care for you and love you. Wow. Let's grab another song. What else, please, for Aries? God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. If you should ever leave me, well, life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. Okay? Again, kind of going back to feeling blue. When you guys went into separation, maybe this is what you were feeling. It's like, what am I without this person? And maybe that's how they're feeling about you as well. And bottom of the deck, we've got I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing, watch you smile while you're sleeping. While you're far away and dreaming, I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever. Oh, every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. They definitely treasure those moments that they have had with you, Aries. Okay, so those are the songs that have come through. So let's wrap things up here, guys, with some final guidance from your angels. So these messages are from your angels here, and it may or may not pertain to your love life, but this is ultimately a love and life reading. So let's see what the guidance is here from this deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Second half of January. What's the advice here? We've got Angel Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So, this is just a reminder for you to be mindful of your health, of your well-being, your vitality. Take good care of yourself. Okay, let's see what else. We've got Angel Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. I love it. Be open to giving and receiving love. Fantastic. And bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So if you're able to resonate with this, if you are a natural healer, if you are perhaps a doctor, a nurse, or a healer of some other sort, perhaps that's what this message is coming through for those of you who can relate to that. And if you've been dealing with physical challenges, Archangel Raphael is here to help you on your healing journey. Okay, so those are the messages that are coming through here today, Aries. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it helps you out. And for anyone who's interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you real soon. Take care.